live Q&A. It is a few days late, but let's get this done, and I'll do another one this week too. So let's start it out. Can hockey players be realtors in the off season? Great question. Actually, I think they can. I do think while you're playing, it's a great time to get your license. You read the books, do the courses while you're online. Especially in Ontario, it's amazing because now it's all through Humber, so you can actually take these courses online. So when riding the bus or whatever during the season, it's something you can hash out. And I know that the exams were online as well. So when I was in my last year, I actually did those exams while playing during season. I just blocked off some time in the afternoon after practice and wrote those exams. I think it's great actually. I mean, if you are a hockey player in Toronto and you wanted to come work, you can come talk to me and maybe discuss maybe joining my office if that's something that you wanted to do, and it can definitely help you along the journey. I know we can use the help. Like when we're in it full time, there's a lot of tasks that if you're learning and you're still in your career and you want to take the time to get to know the ins and outs of the back end of real estate, I think that's a great thing to develop as you're playing, so that when the time comes to transition, you've already had a lot of those reps in, and it'll be great for you to get that process started while you're still playing. And I know during the season we have a ton of time to organize that stuff, and it'll just give you great elements to take care of during the season, so that when you come back and you retire, whenever that time comes, you can hit the ground running and really dive into real estate full time at that point. But definitely, I mean, I can use the help, and I'm sure there's a lot of agents out there in your area that can use help as well. And just go be a sponge, go, help out. If you can actually, you can make some money on the side too, like in your off season, which is great. Instead of only working hockey schools, maybe if you want to get into real estate, that's something you can do. But I do think like there's a great opportunity to work in real estate in your off season that'll really help you develop and prep for life after hockey for sure. Number two, where to start as a new agent. Yeah, I've covered this a few times, but I think the first thing, I mean, I'm going to break this down into two things. I mean, you can either start on your own or you could start on a team. Now, I would say if you're not experienced in real estate, or depending on your age or your background in real estate, it probably is best to start on a team. When you go to a team, you get the infrastructure, you get the guidance, you get the knowledge of your team lead who will help you along the way, and a lot of them will have the systems and processes in place. So for you could just jump in and hit the ground running, and they'll help guide you on finding leads, they'll help guide you on putting together deals and all the ins and outs, especially when it comes to listing a property and all that stuff too, is great to have that support. If you are going on your own, it's super important to join a brokerage that you're going to get the guidance you need to succeed. And I can't stress that enough. Like there's a lot of brokerages out there, and there's a lot of them that are cheaper than others or more expensive than others, but make sure that whatever brokerage you join, it's not just because of the split. It's got to be because of what you're going to learn that's going to help you become a better agent. For me, I ended up going on my own, and the big reason why actually is because my dad's also in real estate. So even though we're not on a team together, he's been my my go-to. I ask him a ton of questions. He's been doing it for a long time. I also joined a brokerage that the support is incredible. We have an in-house design team. We have managers. We have managers for agents. We have awesome collaboration between agents. We have learning lessons twice a week and more. And we're in an office that we're downtown. I come in the office, I ask a lot of questions, and I'm extremely curious and always trying to elevate my craft. And they've given me all the tools to do that, and they help me build my own business within their business, which for me was super important. But if I was 10 years young, I'm also older. Like I'll be 38 this year, so it's not exactly young to be in real estate, and I'm a few years in now. But if I was younger, like 28, and I hadn't purchased any properties before or been down that route, joining a team would be 100% the avenue I would go for sure. Tips for open houses. Tip number one, get there early. Get your signs out. half hour at least before. Make sure you do your research on the house. Typical questions like, when was it built? Who was the builder? Know the ins and outs of, if you're in a condo, for example, what's included in the condo fee. Know the condo fee, know the taxes, know all the ins and outs. Those are the basic questions you're going to get every single time. So make sure you know those really well. The square footage of the property, how long has it been on the market? What is the price? I know it sounds funny or basic, but trust me, know that stuff for sure. So get to know all of those things about the house, and then get there early. I like to grab like a box of coffee. I know, like Starbucks, for example, you can go buy the box of coffee with, it comes with all the cups and everything. And that's great to have. Get some treats out there, get some feature sheets printed, and really just, you want to, communicate and talk, and you do have to be careful what you say, of course. And that's something where you have to discuss. You have to find out if someone's working with a realtor, and obviously if they are, that's up to them to discuss ins and outs of the house with their own realtor. But then, yeah, just be personable, be friendly, be nice, smile a lot, and if someone has a question, you can answer it. That, as long as like it's a basic question like that, you could definitely answer it. And just be mindful. Obviously, you're not going to be discussing price expectation or anything like that with people coming through the open house, of course. But yeah, you're going to be mindful of that kind of stuff. But yeah, just definitely be personable, be nice, know the basics, present yourself well, and enjoy it. Like, it's a fun process. For me, I love meeting people. I love being out there, and it's exciting to meet new people as they come through. And a lot of them are looking to get into their housing journey or continue their housing journey. So it's always a great, I like them. They're fun. They're fun for me. I like doing them. But yeah, get out there, get some open houses done. Especially if you're a new agent, it's great. It's a great way to meet people and to work on your craft and to learn about the houses that you're showing and doing on the open houses. So that's your live Q&A, and we'll see you a second time this week, a little bit later in the week.